Hello, hope you've all been happy, healthy, and safe. We are going to do a you versus them reading. This will be the first reading of 2024 that I do. First, we are going to call in our guides, our angels, anybody who has a message for you, your higher self. And then we are going to do a 2023 clearing. Just to clear the energies from 2023. Okay, so we'll ring the bell 3 times for your spirit guides and angels to come in, and then we are going to ring the bell 6 times for an energy healing. 6 is the healing number, and so that will just clear the energies from 2023. Moving on, so we can start fresh in 2024. Go ahead and subscribe to this video, like it, share it, whatever, all those types of things. It helps the algorithm so that this message, if there's a channeled message in here that needs to be sent to someone specific, it just helps to make sure that person gets those messages. I always subscribe to channels even if it doesn't resonate, and it just helps. I know those messages will get out to the people they're meant to. Okay, so let's begin. Enough about that. Count of 3, calling in your guides, your angels, your higher self, anyone who has a message for you at this time. Okay, and then we're going to ask them to assist us in the clearing. So 1, 2, 3. We'll just wait a second for them all to come in. Okay, now please assist us in this clearing of 2023. Any energies that need to be released at this time on the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, hearing some crackling and things. So clearing the energies from 2023. I think a lot of us have had some maybe heavier experiences, maybe perhaps in 2023, and it's time to rid those energies. Okay, so we ask those energies to leave us, and new fresh energies, timelines, frequencies, coming in to join us for 2024. Okay, so you versus them. We will usually pick 2 piles. First pile usually represents you, and the second pile usually represents them. However, note the roles could be reversed, so take that how it resonates to you. We will dive into your current situation, get clarifiers maybe of who that might be. Players, it could be you, could be them, in this situation or around. And then advice how to move forward from spirit, and if you take that advice, the possible outcome of it, and then what you need to surrender to help you with the situation. Now note that could very well influence by the choices you make and stuff like that. It could influence your outcome based on whether you take spirit's advice or you don't take spirit's advice. Note, whatever decision that you make, it's your decision and it's right for you. So any decision you make will never be the wrong decision, and there's always a lesson learned from your situation. However, your spirit guides, your angels are always there to assist you and direct you on your highest and best path possible, your easiest path possible, or your path that will bring the most growth to you. Okay? Okay, so let's begin. Okay. I'm going to take 4 and the energy. Okay. So, what is currently affecting you right in this very moment? You are wanting wishes, dreams, happiness. This is what you are aiming for. This is your goal. Okay? However, in this card, I feel like you're ending certain things in your life, and this is bringing about a lot of emotion, a lot of feeling. I feel a sense of you wanting to end certain things to make your dreams and your wishes come true. Okay? Okay, you are currently in your 3 of air energy. So basically, there's a lot of sorrow I'm feeling. Maybe decisions that you made in the past, you feel perhaps they weren't the right ones. It feels like you're being very hard, very difficult on yourself, much harder than you need to be. Remember, spirit understands. It's almost like spirit feels what you feel, and vice versa. Like, I feel what they feel. They're translating what you're feeling through them. So they're just explaining to me that you need to forgive yourself in this situation, because it feels like there's a little bit of regret about ending certain things, perhaps towards this person, or maybe it's something else. Maybe it's a situation. Maybe you have to end addictions or just something, right? And there's just an element of being up in your head about this. There's a little bit of feeling bad for past decisions and past mistakes that you have made. 5 of Earth. You are still currently in this energy of lack, worry. Maybe it's about this connection, or maybe it's about something else within your life, but I do feel that it's an earth energy, so it deals with your everyday, your finances, your material, your relationships, your home, your stability. And I do feel like there is some change here. There is assistance for you, but it feels like you're in this lack, worry, sorrow up in your head, like things are never going to change for you. Okay, You're also bringing that nine of air, you know, negativity, worry, sleepless nights. We're getting a lot of that. So you need to put an ending to these things. It does feel like a lot of this is to do with your childhood, and you do need to fix something from your childhood. There's some memories there that really need healing. Okay. It does feel like there's nostalgia about other things that are bringing you sadness. Because it feels like you wanted to make decisions differently. Okay, is how this is coming across to me. Okay, so moving on their side. Okay, so okay. They're sitting in their Queen of Earth energy. They are excuse me, very gracious, very practical, very down to earth. I'm feeling. No, this is an energy. This does not mean this is talking about the female. However, I do have a lot of male viewers, so first pile could be very well the male, and the second pile the female. But take that how it resonates for you. I know you don't have to be. This could be a male-male relationship. This could be a female-female, but whoever exhibits the energy, okay? So take that how it resonates. And we all have both energies, male and female, so, you know, take it how it resonates. But anyway, this person described or sits in their Queen of Earth energy. So they are very gracious, they're practical, they're capable of accomplishing pretty much anything they set their mind to, okay? They might be a little bit frugal. Their stability is very important to them. So they may come across as frugal, I'm feeling. They like structure. It almost feels like they are focusing on their work. They're focusing on just getting their life in order. Excuse me. They're not willing to, it feels a little bit like they're not willing to give a lot with this card, okay? There's not a lot of give here. You also so emotionally, they are in their Knight of Water energy, okay? So this came in reverse, so it does feel like they might be a little bit dramatic in the way they come across, okay? And then they had the wheel. Things in their life are changing for them, okay? Their luck is changing. Originally this came in the reverse, so it feels like they are becoming more focused on their stability and less on this connection. And that could be what's got you up in your head a little bit, okay? Is because they're focused on them and you're focused more on making your dreams, your wishes, your happiness, come through, but it feels like they are like, no, this isn't my wish. Maybe this is your wish. It feels like whoever this is, they have their shit together. They know what they want. Maybe they are very financially stable, things like that, right? But it does feel like maybe they control a lot of the finances, or they did in the past. Perhaps this is a breakup with the endings there on, yeah, with the endings. Maybe they ended things, or you did. Okay, now let's get some descriptors of who this might be. Okay, so we're gonna try something new. I'm not gonna directly channel. What we are gonna do is I'm gonna pick some cards. So we'll get physical features of the players. So this could be you, this could be them. Take this how this resonates. Just to give you maybe more clarity of who this might be, or things like that if you don't know, or maybe clarity if you already know who it is, but it just gives you more clarity, okay? They have a mole, or there's a significant mole. Botox fillers. Somebody likes their fillers. Somebody has an athletic build, and somebody has a stocky build. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. These are very hard to shuffle. Very hard. Someone has blue eyes, and someone has brown eyes. Okay. Take that how it resonates as well. Okay. Someone also has a sexy build. So maybe the athletic build you find very sexy. Okay, they wear mismatched socks. Or somebody does. Maybe you do. Okay. They may have, now this could be the person with the brown eyes or the person with the blue eyes, but they're light. They're more on the lighter side. Maybe white, gray. Maybe they change color a lot, okay? Okay. Beautiful, handsome. Maybe you or them. Good looking, attractive. So I do feel this is a relationship where there was a lot of physical attraction. Maybe they dress rocker style, kind of casual, something like that. You like their style. And then somebody else might have colored hair, Botox, colored hair, athletic build. So I am picking up, don't shoot the messenger, I am picking up a lot of vanity within this connection. Somebody might have peppered hair as well in this connection, one or the other, and someone else might dress the very opposite in business dress, okay? Alright, let's get some, we'll get some zodiac signs, possible who might be here. Oh geez, I don't even know how to shuffle these. Okay, I'm just going to separate them and we're just going to pick. Alright, because there's too few to even shuffle. Alright, so we have maybe a Pisces and a Gemini. Let's get two more. it could be a Cancer and a Capricorn. Okay. Doesn't have to be, but they could have a lot of these things in their chart, or you could. Okay, let's get some other kind of descriptors. Just basically what they might like, or something. Likes trucks. Okay, somebody likes trucks. Maybe collector trucks or something like that. Oh, somebody likes 4x4ing. So likes trucks and likes 4x4ing. Okay. Okay. Nice. I do too. So. Okay. And then somebody else is very positive. Okay. Let's see what else. Maybe they like bikes. Somebody in this connection likes bikes. Okay, now that could be motorbikes. That could be actual bikes. Something like that. Oh. Okay. Okay, and someone is good at writing. And someone perhaps is in a group. I feel like this is like it could be a bike group, a biker group. It could be something like that. Okay, or it could be like a craft group, a reading group. Somebody in the connection is lazy. And likes cars, likes trucks. Okay, so this is probably maybe a hobbyist or something like that. And then somebody else in the connection is very wishy-washy. Okay. And not so serious. Okay, let's take, that's good enough. And then let's take maybe what they might be doing for a living, or maybe it's a very passionate hobby, something like that. So what they do for work or a hobby. So they could work in a trade. Okay, well, likes trucks, 4x4ing, likes cars, could very possibly be, right? The oil field, trade in the oil field and construction. So trade, oil field, and construction. So that could mean for both of you or one of you. Okay, let's see if anything else comes out. So basically, maybe you work in similar, or maybe one of you works and one of you doesn't in a warehouse. Okay, so, and it could be a combination of all those things, right? Okay. Okay, so hopefully that gives you some idea. Okay, we'll get some initials and some letters here also. And then we're going to get some advice from Spirit, okay? What you need to do in this situation, okay? Alright, so I'll pick some. Okay, what do we got here? We have a that's a Y. We have an M. We have two M's. We have, it looks like an O. We have an S. We have an A. We have a V. We have an H. We have an L. And we have an N. Okay, so those, again, we also have a heart came out. So this does feel like it's probably a love connection. So again, we have two M's. These could be initials. We have an O, we have a V, we have an A, we have an S, we have an N, we have an H, we have an L, and we have a Y. Okay, so those could be meaningful in some way. Sammy is the only name it actually spells. So there we go. Okay, now let's get some advice for you. What should you do in this connection? Let's use these guys. What is some advice that they should do either in this connection or just do, maybe you should just do this in general. Maybe it almost feels like there needs to be endings here, okay? Okay, so you need to speak up. I am feeling in this connection, with the lack, the worry, it almost feels like the negativity, the sorrow, it almost feels like, it kind of feels like maybe this other person is just focusing on work and things like that, and you're in your head, you're worried, you're thinking they're not interested in you, or you're thinking they're up to no good, maybe cheating on you. They're controlling their finances. They're trying to focus on that, and maybe they control it within maybe they're not giving you enough. This is creating worry, lack. You need to speak up anyways and find out what is going on. Or speak up of how this situation is making you feel, okay? Speak up about what you wish, what you want, what you need to put an end to, okay? You also have reevaluate your priorities, with the Botox and those things. Maybe or with the cars and the trucks and the 4x4, maybe somebody needs to prioritize what's important, or the Botox, or the maybe they buy unnecessary toys, like 4x4s and things that are unnecessary, and they control all the money, or you do, or something. There's something here, okay? But something needs to be communicated between the two of you about something that is affecting you. Either, I do feel it's financially, okay? And it is creating a lot of lack, a lot of worry, a lot of negativity, okay? Make no judgments. I do feel like there is a lot of judgment, between the two of you, but I also feel like there's judgment on one side that the other side is going to react because that's how they would react. Okay, so whether this is you or them, there's judgment here. Remember, we perceive of that which we experience. So an example to this is, you might respond one way, but they might respond another way because you've experienced certain things which makes you respond that way, and they experience certain things which make them respond another way. So there needs to be less judgment on the outcome here, if that makes sense. Okay, so don't think a decision is made that may not be made. Okay, and then go for your dreams. Again, with the wishes, the end of your dreams, it feels like you feel like your dreams are over. I'm not sure why I'm picking this up, but it feels like you feel like everything that you wish for, everything that you hope for, it's over. But we're getting into a new year, and Spirit is just saying, you know, you need to move forward on your own. Make your own dreams. Make your own dreams come true. I feel like there's a bit of... This is almost how it feels to me. It feels like one person works in a trade or the oil patch or something like that, right? Or warehouse. They make a lot of money and the other person doesn't. And so maybe there's conflict here, maybe there's a split, and one person, the one that is more dependent on the other one, feels like their wishes, their dreams, all that sort of thing are coming to an end because they're losing out on this stability, this money, this whatever. Okay? But Spirit is saying you need to go for your own dreams. You need to refocus your energy instead of the lack, the worry, the stress, what you no longer... Focus on what you do have and what you can still accomplish, what you can make grow, invest. I'm feeling really from this that there's a need to invest in yourself. Okay, I feel like one party in this situation is investing in themselves, and they're focusing on their work, they're focusing on their life goals, they're focusing on their dreams, their wishes, their happiness. But that in turn is making you unhappy because it's almost like, don't shoot the messenger, but there's a little bit of feeling of a free ride. Somebody wants a free ride and the other person is like, nope, not having it. Okay, so, and yeah. Yeah. Basically, you need to buck up and make your own dreams come true. Okay? Alright, so if you do this, what will be the outcome? Let's use these guys. If you do this, if you take that advice from Spirit, what will be your outcome? What will be your outcome? You have the stand your ground. You will, by making a decision about whatever this is, about communicating and about it and standing your ground, you know, if this is a situation where one party just spends too much and spends on needless things and their luck is changing and now they're in a tough position, financially perhaps, where you need to be more reserved, buy less toys, things like that. Um, there needs to be a stand your ground here, okay? Sometimes we have to do without for a little while so that we can gain enough resources to make our dreams and things come true. Do you know what I mean? So whichever category you fit into, there's a point. So even if you are losing somehow, you're losing finances or whatever, losing this connection, you still need to stand your ground, because I am feeling you need to stand your ground within your own power, is basically how this is coming across to me, okay? So however this resonates for you, you just need to be in your own power, okay? And that will bring about material and spiritual prosperity. So if this is perhaps somebody's going through a divorce or something like that, by standing your ground, I feel like you'll be okay in this situation, right? Maybe you might not get everything that you want, or I am reading this too, like this is kind of maybe a divorce where, you know, you're expecting something from their side more that will make your wishes, your dreams that come true, and they're maybe losing because the wheel is turning. There's something within this, okay? So just stand your ground. Just stand your ground. Yeah. I feel. Just stand your ground. And then let's get a surrender card. What you need to surrender that'll help you in this connection. Surrender to procrastination. So again, somebody here got laziness. So came out. So it could be you that's lazy, could be them that's lazy. There's procrastination here somehow. Procrastination leads to laziness, right? Now's the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Take action and attract success. Okay, so if you were, let's just say you were the party that maybe invested less, you need to surrender that procrastinating about doing less, okay? You need to help out in this situation, if that makes sense. This, again, take what resonates. I mean, some of this might resonate with you, some of it might not. I'm connecting different energies here, so take that how it jives for you, okay? Alright, and then your message from the universe is you have more options than you realize. Okay, yeah, I'm totally picking up. I am picking up. One makes more money, the other one doesn't. The other one's like, oh my god, my meal ticket's over, I can't get my Botox, I can't do this, I can't do that, or I can't, like, get my 4x4, you know, something, right? Like, or maybe this is a bit of both sides. Everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna lose this, I can't do this, right? But you need to speak up, you need to talk things through, you need to be on the same page, is basically what I'm picking up, is the takeaway here. Be on the same page about the end goal to make your dreams and wishes come true. And note that you do have more options within this than you maybe realize that you do. Okay? It sure is hard to get really angry at someone when you can think of all the reasons you love them. So, again, here, if this is a divorce, I'm feeling that on both sides, I'm feeling that you're very materialistic, maybe in different ways, but you're very materialistic on both sides. Again, don't shoot the messenger, this is coming from your guides, okay? But I feel like you have to remember the love that perhaps you've shared between the two of you. You have to remember that. And it will help you within this situation, resolve this situation somehow, by tapping into that, remembering, because the material doesn't matter so much. The love that you shared matters. So even if that love is gone, it was once there, so just tap into that, is really what Spirit is saying here. And realize that a solution, there's options here. There's other options that maybe at this time you can't see because you're stuck in this lack, this worry, this sleepless nights, this. And then in this card too, yeah, it's like you want, because it's almost like pentacles on the door. It's like you want this assistance, but now this assistance is gone. And perhaps maybe you're seeking third party assistance, something like that. Okay. But yeah, you have more options than you realize. Okay, I'm gonna leave the reading there. I hope you guys stay happy, healthy, and safe.